Imagine you're living the life you've always dreamed of, successful, independent, and on the brink of a major breakthrough. Then, one evening, your world is ripped apart in the blink of an eye. This is the story of Eliza Carter, a young journalist who thought she had everything figured out. But one night, Eliza's life took a horrifying turn when she disappeared off the streets of Brooksville without a trace. Taken, abducted, and left to face a nightmare she never saw coming. When Eliza awoke, she found herself locked in a cold, concrete room. No windows, no doors, just her, and the realization that her life was no longer her own. For days, Eliza was held captive by a dangerous criminal group known only as the Circle, an underground network with a terrifying agenda. But Eliza wasn't just any victim. She was a journalist, someone who had been investigating corruption in the very town she lived in. And the Circle had been keeping a close eye on her. A mysterious figure behind a curtain, the director, his voice distorted by a modulator. "You're here because you're a threat, Eliza. If you cooperate, everything goes smoothly. If not, we'll make you disappear just like the others." As the days passed, Eliza realized something far more terrifying than she ever expected. She wasn't just being held for ransom. Her kidnappers had bigger plans. She had to escape before it was too late. Through fear and pain, Eliza began to use her sharp mind, the very thing that had made her a successful journalist. She studied her surroundings, piecing together every detail. She noticed the small things, the rust on her shackles, the pattern in the guards' movements, the faint sound of passing cars outside. Eliza was not going to let them break her. One night, when the guards grew complacent, Eliza made her move. She had learned how to use every opportunity. Quietly, she pried the lock on her shackles with a piece of metal she had hidden. With her hands free, she didn't hesitate. She ran through the dark corridors of the facility, dodging guards and triggering alarms. It was her only shot at freedom. But time was running out. The kidnappers were closing in. They would stop at nothing to recapture her. After what felt like an eternity, Eliza finally found herself outside, stumbling into a dark forest. Lost, alone, but determined. She had no idea where she was, but she knew she had to keep moving. It wasn't just the kidnappers she had to outrun, it was the crushing fear that they would catch her and end this nightmare. Then, after hours of running, Eliza flagged down a truck on a desolate highway. The driver, a kind-hearted woman, took her straight to the nearest police station. Eliza was alive, but the truth of what had happened to her, and what she had learned, was just beginning to surface. With Eliza's help, the police began to unravel the horrifying operations of the Circle. The kidnappers weren't just random criminals, they were part of an underground network involved in human trafficking, blackmail, and much more. Thanks to Eliza's courage and quick thinking, the police raided the facility where she had been held, arresting key members of the Circle. The mastermind behind it all, known as the director, was finally captured. In a final showdown, Eliza worked with the police to track down the director, someone who had orchestrated her abduction and countless others. The director was arrested and the entire organization crumbled. Eliza's bravery didn't just save her, it brought an end to a criminal empire that had been terrorizing countless lives. Eliza Carter's story became an inspiration, not just as a survivor, but as a fighter who refused to be silenced. Her work didn't stop after she escaped. Eliza went on to expose the dark underworld of human trafficking, blackmail, and corruption. Her story became a symbol of strength and resilience, a reminder that even in the darkest moments, we have the power to fight back. Eliza Carter may have been taken, but she was never truly lost. And in the end, she proved that no matter how powerful the enemy, the truth will always find a way out. Thank you for watching. If you found Eliza's story inspiring, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more gripping tales. Stay safe, and remember, never stop fighting for what's right.